and then a mixed Scotch doubles. Now if the score is not 3-0, so 2-1 to whatever side, then the teams can choose a favorite player for 1 versus 1 match. Could be any player in the team. And then when they go 2 each, we have the shootout.
We have the shootout. This is the Predator Pro Billiard Series format, where the shootout is the deciding match or set. 3 sets out of 5. First one to win 3. And there we see a stare down by Pia Filler.
Yeah, overcut the one ball a little bit, but worked out quite okay.
Oh, it's going to get away. It's going to set up. Very big opportunity for Germany. Young lady, the wife of Joshua Filler. She's a 24-year-old. Became a Predator sponsored player in 2016.
Oh,
went for a bank shot. Now remember, early 10s do win you a game here. So had that one ball set up on the 10, it would have been a very, very nice gift for the Philippines.
Yeah, so I just found the schedule for the matches, as both teams already put up 3 names, 3 matches ahead.
10.
So of course we have Pia Filler and Rubilen Amit right now here. Then after we will have Thorsten Homan playing Carlo Biado. Then after that we will have the Fillers, Pia and Joshua Filler, playing Johan Chua, who's playing with Amit. And after that, well, we'll have to wait.
That'll be their choice. They'll decide just before the match. Just before that set.
10.
Keep getting the match and the sets confused. 3 sets out of 5.
So, no shot on the 3. Kicking one wheel.
Oh, almost kicked it in.
It was very tough to make it though from that angle.
Very, very thin cut. Very accurate hit.
But she left some distance on the 3, and here we see nice replay. She was not too far off, but like I said, with that incoming angle, it was so tough to almost back cut the 3.
10.
So another safety here behind the 10.
And she's going to get it. Very nice, laid up and tucked in behind the 10. Leaving a 1-rail kick. She can actually go underneath the 10 too if she chooses, but she's probably going to come across, do you think?
Yeah, it was looking like she was going to use the long rail like we see here. Not really sure. I think I might use the short rail, but
well, it's missed. She was trying to push the 3 ball up against the 7 and come off.
So
and
ball in hand for Pia Filler here.
Well, there is a possibility of a 3 foul. She's got her on 1, but these players at this level kick so well, jump so well, that it's hard to get that 3rd foul.
Yeah, and besides it, the balls are spread nicely. They're open. You have ball in hand. You just want to have the first game on the board. So I'm not playing safe here again, but I did not expect her to leave herself so straight on the 4. So straight, yeah, well, to the top right corner. Expected her to stun way more off the rail to shoot it in the top left. And this is a little awkward shot. She's got a small angle towards the 7, and it's tough to get on the 5 from here.
I think with straight draw, she comes straight over. Oops.
She
did playing safe.
Yeah, and this is not good. Missed opportunity by Pia Filler.
Rubilen Amit, 42-year-old, two-time world WPA World 10-ball champ, multi SEA champion. She began playing when she was 9 years old.
Start in this opening game.
That's
Oh,
a very important start because it sets the tone for the match. The ladies, oh, nice.
and she got lucky too.
Yeah.
Phew.
This is a nice, nice kick shot here. As kick shots go, this is one that could be made. And by making it, she will also, looks like it'll slide by the 8 and give position for the 7.
10.
Yeah, so I expect
Yeah.
left corner pocket with the speed that if she doesn't make it,
It's going to end up nice. No, the cue ball came away.
and
Did it come away?
it worked. It worked out.
Mm-hmm.
It worked out. Not what she was planning to play, but can't complain here. So we're having a little. It looks like the momentum is trying to find its way.
10 ball.
What side?
Well,
What side am I going
It's
for?
exactly.
10.
She's called a 10 ball. Not a bad call, but it's gonna play
Oops.
safe.
Looks like good speed.
Yep, the speed was
And
nice.
Did she also get behind the 8 ball? She did.
Well,
So very nice shot. But there is a carom shot on the 10 maybe. If she kicks it over the
Mhm.
right long rail, she might be able to make the 10.
now if you were playing this, Tim, would you consider playing to the long rail and
Okay.
thin the
10 ball.
6 on the right side very softly so you can
10.
stay behind the 10 when it comes up? Or
I
would
thi-
you
I
open
think-
it with speed?
No, I do like that soft.
Yeah.
I didn't really see a lot of future in
Yeah. in
what
this,
she just played.
that's-
Oh, and I expect Rubilen to play position 4, a carom in the side. Here we see the reply. I don't think with this speed that there were so many good things that could happen.
And see, this is part of the reason I personally like the early 10s. You can actually play shots like that. Like when you go to play safe, you can put a ball in the vicinity of the 10 ball, play a safety, and if you get ball in hand, you have a nice shot like this. And game number 1 goes to the Philippines, Team Philippine.
Yeah, it opens up the game a little bit more creative.
Rail, corner pocket, and someone to shoot it, and then take that cue ball like a nice, beautiful 3-rail billiard shot and come around and make the 10 and watch the crowd go crazy with that. Set up a great shot.
So nice view of the arena here.
The arena and the players, as they look at this world team championship that they're taking part in, both teams wanting that championship. The Philippines have been runner-up twice in this tournament. They have yet to win. Oh, overamped it. 8 balls going down, less balls to run. Now Germany won in, I'm sorry, Great Britain won in 2010, and then in 2012 Chinese Taipei won, and then China B team won in 2014, and that was the last time
this was held. But the Philippines were runners-up in 2010 and 2014. Pia Filler with ball in hand. Nicely done, nice angle, so she can just get away from the rail. Don't want to be close to the rail all the time. Doesn't feel like you're free. She's laying just perfect to come up a little bit. Perfectly done. And now look how nice this lays out from there. Yeah, just to get on the 7 ball, that's the little tricky part. Doesn't have to be tricky, it's just that it's easily to overrun on there. Expected to play a stop shot and then go 2 rails forward on the 6 for the 7 in the side. Right side pocket. I was wondering if you were going to choose the 2 rails for the side or up the side rail for the 7 in the corner. I just think if you play the 2 rails, you can just tell yourself, if I just bump the second rail, I will always have a shot. Now if you stun it for the 7 ball in the bottom left corner here, then you can overrun it or get too short.
Yes, and she's done it perfectly. A little bit of an angle that she could do without. She would like to have been dead straight in.
No, I think it's
It's close enough.
yeah, I think it's okay. She can follow the cue ball a little bit for the 9 in the top corner. Here the right top corner. Or she can play it in the side.
You
She
know what?
has a small angle though, so she is stunning.
I believe, oh, she's gotten very kind of tough shape on this 9 ball. And this, I believe that the women's match sets the tone for this. The women's match sets the tone for this set because both men playing, and from both teams, is a gamble. Either one can win.
Okay, nice shot on the 9. Tried to bump the 10 ball in front of the side pocket, but she caught just a little edge, and this 10 ball to draw the score 1 each. And it goes in.
Beautifully done.
Team Germany draws a score 1 each. Pia filler breaking here from the side rail, just like Rubilen. But of course it's not going for the cue ball going off the table. It's not what she wants.
Hits it with power. 10 ball's going to be in a... Oh, look at this 2-10 combo and the shot on the 1 and nothing on the break.
Yeah, and she did cut the 1 ball quite a bit. That's why the balls didn't really spread nicely. I think if she hit it square in the face, then I think the balls would spread way differently than they just did.
You know, if you're PF filler, you're thinking, what an unfortunate gift.
Well,
I just given this team.
I would be like, okay, 2-1. I mean, I don't expect to get back to the table here.
Oh, no.
This is a little soft though. Would have liked to just get to the center of the table.
The center of the table play so important. So important. It makes everything so much easier.
Little advice from Joshua. Of course, more experienced. Thorsten and Joshua have been around raking here from the side. Has had the cue ball flying off the table her last break, so. She did cut the 1 ball a little bit too much. Not a really square hit, but it was a nice impact.
This is a nice open rack, Tim.
And I think that 1 ball goes. Just that 3 ball could be a little annoying. She can get really straight on the 2. It doesn't have to be a big problem, but if you get some angle going on, it's tough to really travel to the 3 ball.
Well, it all depends if she chooses to shoot the 2 in the corner or come down and shoot it in the side. If she chooses the corner, she wants an angle. She wants to be to the left of the 2 ball, so she can just slide in position for the 3 ball in the same corner. And that's what she's shot for. No, she's coming down.
Yeah, like I said, if she ended up straight on the 2, then it's okay, but now
Down angle.
it's already quite tough. She might draw the cue ball into the short rail and out for the 3-8 combination, or the 3-4 combination, but there's not an easy route to get to the other side of the 3.
The way this lays, would you consider off the left side of the 2, going 2 rails, and then just barely missing the 10 and coming past the 3, or playing the 3 to the side?
Well, it looks like this angle she's got might run. Well, she might be able to not scratch there if she hits it thin.
Oh, she...
But yeah, I
see
felt
that.
like
she opened the shot.
I felt like it was going to play too short.
Yeah, that's why I asked which one you like to do, but she's opened the shot.
Yeah, I think it still worked out, that little bump. Of course, she just makes it 3. Here we see a nice replay. Of course, she wasn't really close to the 10 ball, but I don't really think it was nice to go around.
Well, now she's developed a nice rack for herself.
Little hampered by the 7, but just a small draw shot will work.
And the steep angle on the 5 will be acceptable because the 9 ball can handle the cue ball. Or will she go right there?
Yeah,
Oh, nice. That's
okay.
very nice.
Yeah, and this is an important game just because Pia can really raise the bar in this match. Really, yeah, make sure that everybody starts playing well if they keep playing like this. Of course, Rubilen had quite some gifts. The 2 games were pretty free.
Being over the 9 ball here a little bit could be dangerous. She's going to have to elevate the cue just a little.
Yeah, top left. Go 2 rails forward, needs good speed, crossing her positional area.
And she did have the good speed you spoke to.
Well, she's going to leave herself alone on the 8. If she just had that little angle to the left, that would have been really perfect.
It's funny because playing rotation, it's important to note when you play balls to the side pocket, you must be on the right side of the ball for your next shot.
Yeah, so nothing she can't solve, but she's making everything a little more tough on herself.
The shot's just a little more difficult than if she was up by the side pocket. Good coming. Well, I don't think she comes into the 10.
No, center ball. I maybe would have played a little inside on that to end up in the center of the table. Just because there was a scratch here, playing center ball. You can see it kind of goes towards that direction, so it was not too far off.
Now, one of the things to note about this race to 4 is Pia Filler is a 663 Fargo. Rubilen is in the 750 area. And there's the difference.
Yeah, and that 9 ball, it's not like it was a really tough long shot, but still it was a little jacked up. She couldn't really stun it too much because of the scratch. So it wasn't really one of the nicest shots out there, and I expect Rubilen to bank this 9 ball here. Bank the 9 ball, leave the cue ball to the short rail, and then always leave the distance to make it tough to come back for the 10.
I agree, but in this one particular instance, I think the safety behind the 10 lays very nice, and it's just such a higher percentage because she's going to get distance from the 9, and the cue ball close to the 10. So when you can do that, why bother with safeties?
Yeah.
No, I agree with you. I would have shot it too, but
So this
that
10
also
ball.
looked good.
Philippines on the hill in the first set, leading 3-1.
Set the whole arena. And in this particular instance for this venue, there's 2 streaming tables. That was the first time we've had that, and that is just awesome. We can bring you 2 matches at the same time with commentary.
Yeah, they did a great job at the production this week. But now it's only going to be this table for the lasting matches.
Last part of yesterday and today was all matches on this table. In fact, they took down the second table.
So no shot after the break, dry break from Rubilen. So I expect Pia to play the push out here.
Torsten and Joshua watching their teammate, deciding what to shoot here. Now by moving that 5 ball there, I think maybe she could have moved it a little more towards the rail, because Rubilen can actually play safe behind that 5 ball if she chooses. Little 2 rail, thin the 1, but she might just go for this bank shot. It's a big reward, she can run the rack. No, she's going to play safe and use those. It's not going to give her a safety though.
Yeah, she was trying to hide the 1 ball behind the 5 and the 6, and then the cue ball behind the 10, and I think both ways, just too short. And
she had options, and that's what she chose. Now, Pia has options right here, and that's make it and play position. And the 5 ball's in a nice place to get to from the 4. If she gets on the 3 ball here, things look very good. The hardest thing she'll have is going from the 5 to good. The hardest thing she'll have is going from the 5 to the 6.
checking up, some draw. Not too much. He's going to run into the 8 here, but should be okay with the 4 hanging over the side pocket.
Ladies and gentlemen, out there, if you're in the chat on YouTube, please share it and build those viewers. Let your friends know what's going on here in Klagenfurt. We have a World Team Championship that hasn't been played since 2014. 24 teams from around the world gathered here and started out on, I think it was Wednesday or Tuesday? Wednesday night. Tuesday night. They had the first match. And we have some of the best players in the world in those teams. Nicely. Oh, nicely. Is it going to go behind?
Whoa.
It did.
Quite unexpected. Looked like it was okay, and then
It looked like it was going to lay very, very nice with a perfect angle to go to the 6, and instead she's going to have to kick it soft on top of the 6, and then be
on top of
safe
the 5,
back.
yeah. Like this. Doesn't want to leave the combo. If the combo is straight in, then I think it looks like it's straight in.
It does.
That's the only thing she would not like to do.
If it is,
Oh, this is close.
It throws over, but do you like the thinning the 5? Real soft, just feather it and try to get behind the 8 where she's looking at now? I kind of like that too.
Well, the risky thing about that shot is the 5 ball is always going to open up. So you really need to get the cue ball behind the 8 or you're selling out. So it's also a big shot. She might be able to play it a little thicker and go long rail behind the 8, so the 5 will get off the rail behind the 9.
Yeah, let's see how well she cuts this ball. Oh, she hit quite a bit of ball.
Yeah, and I expect her to maybe hit more and then use the long rail to get behind the 8, just to get that security on the 5 ball as well. So, Pia Filler back to the table. Long 5 ball, and it will be very tough or maybe even impossible to miss the 6. So if she can play this with a lot of drag, bump the 6 softly, she will be okay.
Yeah. Drag or just roll it.
No,
Because she'll
I
bump
don't.
the 6 and she'll be straight in.
I don't like rolling this. On such a big distance, I like to at least get the stroke out. Oh, and she decided to really force it. I didn't expect her to do that, and hung the 5 and left a good opportunity here for Rubilen Amit from the Philippines. You see the replay.
She got that going in just a little bit. Just enough to. Oh, look at this.
Some drama already.
Yes, they both caught the inside corner of the pocket, and the object ball just sits up for the next player. Big break for Pia. And on these Predator Pro Billiard Series tournaments that we're having, 4 or 5 of them a year around the U.S., and we've had 2, I believe, in Europe, 1 in Canada. Pia makes most of them, so she's used to playing in this format.
Oh, and this
So
is
that's
short.
a little soft.
This is short on the 7.
Wanted to be sure not to overrun it.
Well, and she can draw the cue ball.
Yeah.
Long rail, short rail. I'm not sure if she can go to the long rail and come back out. She did.
Nice
Look
shot.
at the cue ball.
Nice shot.
So, good recovery.
I kind of like her just pocketing the ball with good speed and getting on the 9. Just like that.
She has missed one of those before. So, the next time when I get the same shot, I do remind myself, hey, make sure you don't make the same mistake, like stay sharp. But now she made it and keeps Germany alive in this first set. Rubilen had a good chance to Pia Filler to break, to keep the hopes alive.
She needs this game.
Okay, not too bad, but the cue ball. See, now she got a nice spread, a lot of balls moving, and makes the 1. And just that cue ball was a little tricky.
Yeah, the 1 ball's going straight for the side pocket, but it got kissed over to the corner. But she might have a shot here. Not sure if it gets. No, I guess not.
Well, and if she had a shot, it would still be quite difficult to get on the 3, just because she's bridging with that side pocket point. But she did not. I'd like maybe to put the 6 and the 9 together, or the 6 and the 5, just to build a little insurance. She's pushing maybe the 3 and the 7. No.
I was thinking of trying to get the cue ball to the middle of the table and maybe the 3 ball to the middle of the table, but the angle she had on the 3 wasn't possible. Just wouldn't lay that right.
So
And just challenge Rubilen.
I expect Rubilen to just overcut the 2 ball, exactly where she's pointing, and get the cue ball behind the 5 and the 9. So top right spin, make a thin contact on the 2. Of course you call the pocket.
Just in case.
Or is she going the other way around? It looks like she's going into the left. I'm not sure why.
I like the other side. I like the side you call. The 2 rail, you got 3 balls that come into play. And there's that. And there's nothing over on the other side. This is a shot on the 10. She should look at this. No, it's too far down. Never mind. I'm sorry. The first angle I saw, it looked like she might have a shot at the 10, but nope. Players call for an extension. Germany needs this game to tie it up in the women's singles.
I think she's cutting here to go 2 rails for the 3. Just stop spin.
Oh, nice shot.
But does it have enough speed? I
don't
think
know.
so.
It's going to be close.
It looks like she didn't get there. She was not happy. You could see a little.
If it's straight across from the 3, it's going to be in a good place to put the cue ball over by the 5-9. She's come down too far.
Oh, she might still be able to cut this. Otherwise, I'm banking here.
Yes, I think so too. And bring the cue ball back for the 4.
She didn't call something, so she's. Well, I really don't like the cut because you're running into the 7 or the 6. I was going to say the 6, 5, 9, but this worked out really nice for her.
Very, very well.
Could have been way different.
She's got pretty much ball in half shape for the corner pocket. It's a stop shot, and then everything is open from there.
Yeah, just 6 and the 7 might be a little thing, but just make sure you stay in line from here.
Just hold your nerve and stay in line, just like you said.
So top spin, maybe put some little inside on it to not end up on the rail. She played it 2 rails. Nice angle to go forward off the long rail. Center of the table, maybe straight on the 7 is okay.
And the German team all play with Predator equipment.
I'm not sure about that, because Torsten...
Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot about Torsten. You're correct. We spoke about that earlier. Oh, that was a big one there.
I'm so surprised because this was one of the shots where I would not or just barely use any spin. It looked like she put some left spin on there. The cue ball did squirt more to the inside of the 7. That's why she hit it too fat.
Well, I wonder if it was by accident. I don't understand why it would be by design. Why would she choose to use the spin?
Yeah, I'm just surprised to see it. And this is a big swing because the 8 is in front of the side, the 9 ball next to it. A little traveling from the 9 to the 10, but there's so many things that she can do.
Well, now that miss 9 in the first game, or the second game I think it was, and then this miss right here, could prove very costly for the German team in Pia Filler.
10.
And a straight, well, no, she's got more angle. She'll probably come across the 10 and down to the left side of the 10.
Big swing. Looks good. Is it too hard? No, good speed.
No,
and this 10 ball to take the early lead for the Philippines.
Such a big match it was. It is. Big 10 ball.
And it goes in. Philippines takes the first set here in the World Team Championship. Rubilen Amit wins 4-2 over Pia Filler.
Shakes her head, and I'm wondering why. I just won the match.
Yeah, well, she kind of struggled to get over the finish line.
She did.
So now we will have Carlo Biado playing Torsten Homan. The Philippines on the back.